but the Phillies had their number again in the postseason. And the first pitch is bounced back toward the middle, over the bag and into center field. And we're underway, and the Braves have a base runner to start the ball game.
Well, I think that's a great approach you can take, and I think the Phillies have to have that same approach against Strider. You know, you got to swing early on these guys because they do throw strikes. You know, Zach just trying to get ahead, the pitch is away, and that just shows you the top spin that Ronald Acuna Jr. had on that swing right there to get it through the infield. Now you got to worry about the stolen base.
Yeah, 73 stolen bases last year, 87 attempts. Albies lifts it to center. Johan Rojas, in his first opening day start in the majors, gets his first action in the air. So one away on 2 pitches, John. We've had a base hit and a fly ball to center.
Pitch count's good, Tom. The pitch.
And the 0-2. Fouled back. Last season, we'll take a look at StatCast powered by Google Cloud. Wow, that looks different this year. A little fancier, John.
Wow, that is pretty. Yeah, what are we looking at? Four-seamer. He's going to throw that four-seamer a lot, Tom, and can you blame him?
There goes Acuna. Pitch taken low. Throw to second base on one hop, and he is safe at second base. Bryson Stott kept the tag on. Well, you mentioned it, that you got to keep an eye on him because he will try to swipe a bag, and he does. JT had the top hop time in Major League Baseball last year, and he got rid of this quickly.
Yeah, he didn't get a bad pitch to throw. You can see, though, that the transfer, and, you know, Bryson, remember, last year he would put that leg in front of the base.
Ground ball to third, diving stop, ball. Looks the runner back to second, over to first in time. 2 years ago, that may have been a base hit, but instead it's a sparkling play defensively. 2 outs.
How about that right out of the gate? The first ball you get on defense is a bullet by Austin Riley, and you know, that's what I love about Alec. Watch this, Tom. Now this ball was hit hard, but watch him how he takes his time, sets himself. So many young players would want to rush that throw. They might bounce it or airmail it. This is the maturation of Alec Bohm. Yeah, go, no, go.
Pulled toward first, diving play made by Bryce Harper, and the inning is over. The Phillies have said all spring training that their infield defense would be better, and they put it on full display here in the top of the first inning.
High school, college, whatever, but then they took it away from him in the minor leagues.
Ball's lifted out to right. Acuna is fighting the sun and makes the grab. 2 outs here in the first. And here comes Bryce Harper.
Well, he got off to a slow. I mean, they had some guys that got off to slow.
Strikes to Ozuna. Out to second base, little spinner. That was spinning every which way. That was the sweeper. There's one away for the first time this year. Let's welcome in Tarrant with 1 man down. I'm just the bumpers. Up the third base line, spinning. Bohm's got it. He'll have no play. Boy, I thought that was a foul ball. I thought it hit his foot or something, but it must have just hit something in front of the plate.
Oh, he just hit it off the end of the bat.
And now Murphy hits a towering pop-up on the infield. It is really windy, so it's a challenge today, although Alec Bohm made that look pretty easy. There are 2 outs. And he takes at the knees, 0-1.
Rights into free agency, and this guy comes in and he had a heck of a year.
Throw over to first base.
But yeah, that's
and he also smiled about it. He pops this one up foul out of play. Here's the double play that ended the game in the NLDS with Bryce Harper. It was a heck of a play by Harris, and Harper was already around second base and had a double back. And they double him up. No balls, 2 strikes. Popped up behind home plate.
That could come back.
JT back toward the screen. It did come back. You got to stay with it. And he did. And the inning comes to a close. No runs, an infield hit. That's it. 1 man left. Middle of the second. It's scoreless. JT will lead it off. Broken bat liner into center field, a base hit for Alec Bohm. just out of the grasp of Ozzie Albies. Now the Phillies have their first hit of the day. It's a one-out single here in the second.
Well, you know, Michael Harris got his season off with the base hit off the end of the bat. Well, Alec Boehm got one off his hands for a base hit. You know that's stinging a little bit, but it stings a lot less when you see that ball hitting the grass in the outfield. Just out of the reach there of Ozzie Albies, but nice. Gets.
Bryson Stott swings at the first pitch. He pumps it up on the left side. Riley has no idea where it is. He has no idea, and thankfully for him, Arcia saw it because Austin Riley's out in left field.
He's playing no doubles defense, Tom.
That has to be a terrible feeling.
The worst. The absolute worst. Because you watch Riley, watch Austin Riley. He turns his back and takes his eye off the ball, and then when he looks up, he's like, I don't know.
Played for the Mariners. He's a former first-round pick of the Mets.
He was in Seattle. They noticed that his first move was he dropped his hands and swung from there. And Kevin Simon.
Well, plus sometimes you get into a habit that you just can't get yourself out of. He hooks that one under the glove of a diving Bryson Stott. I think he dove past it a little bit.
Yeah, I think that ball fooled him. I think he thought with left-handed hitter, that ball might hook a little more on the ground. And yes, it will hook on the ground. But yeah, very, very rare do you see Bryson Stott get a ball go by him that he thinks he should have caught. It did. He overdove.
So 4 of the first 5. Runner goes, pitch taken high, throw to second base is in time. He didn't block the bag, and they got him by plenty. 1 away. And because Bryson was not blocking the bag, he came forward to grab the throw and then had a dive backward to make the tag.
Yeah, good job right there by Bryson Stott. Yeah, you see he had to kind of dive for that ball, and see Wheeler acknowledging JT. But look where he is. Like, are you allowed to block the base with your arm? Tore this place up for a few of those years, didn't they?
Yep. There's a line drive hooked over to Harper. And the inning is over. No runs, a hit. Nobody left. Middle of the third. The Phillies nothing.
Pitching and hitting. And, you know, Mike might be saying to himself, I got to carry us. I'm not going to have Ohtani's help. I think he's going to have another, like you said, MVP type season, whether he wins it or not. Who knows? You know how those voters are.
Corbin Burns, though, pitched well yesterday. Had 11 strikeouts. No balls, 2 strikes to Marsh, and he fouls it back. Rob Thompson told us today that even if Chris Sale was the opening day starter or Max Fried was the opening day starter, he was still going to start Brandon Marsh in left field. But this was going to be his lineup. Swing and a miss. A breaking ball. That's the slider. Still, I don't think I've seen any of the curveballs yet from Strider.
We're not sure, though, what he struck out Nick on. We don't know if it was a changeup or a curveball. Now that's a sharp down at the back foot breaking ball that for some reason lefties have trouble staying off, and ouch.
There's Johan Rojas. He's certainly been a topic of conversation this spring.
Get going offensively because he makes up for so much fans' perspective.
That's cut out and missed, and it's 1-2. Up by the Phillies. Ground ball off to shortstop. Arcia is up with it, and he throws across in time. Well, there are 2 outs. Just 1 hit for the Phillies so far. I did not use your tickets for today.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that happened, but at this point, I don't care.
Well, did somebody get the tickets, or you don't know?
Yeah, he got them.
All right, good. 2 balls, 1 strike to Schwarber. Bouncer over to second base. Charging is Albies. And a 1-2-3 inning for Strider. So